This 2002 Chevrolet Silverado 2500 HD has a leaking Hydroboost. Now, if your Hydroboost is leaking, you can do one of two things. You can replace it or you can rebuild it. Now, if you replace it, it's gonna be at least 300 bucks in parts, but we got this reseal kit for 20 bucks. This video is gonna cover a quick reseal and not a full rebuild of the Hydroboost unit. We're not disconnecting any lines on the master cylinder, but there are two bolts that hold it to the Hydroboost. I'm gonna carefully slide this out of the way. Now, if you get down in here, you can see it's just saturated with power steering fluid. All right, next we can remove the lines. Oh, yeah. Oh! Ooh. Now that we got those lines out of the way, we can start popping off our bolts that hold the assembly together. Now it's probably going to get a little messy, so I got a funnel right there that I can close up. Oh yeah, she's dripping out. Well, I did not expect that. Oh yeah, careful with the assembly coming out. We got springs and washers in here, so y'all just be really careful when you're taking this apart so you don't drop anything. All right, we're gonna pull this out. Take a look at this here. I don't see any splits or cracks in it. Doesn't feel terrible. We'll get this wiped up. That's nice. Right there. All right, so the only seal we're gonna worry about here is gonna be this main one. Okay, there's that. Got a spring in here. We have a seal that's in here that needs to be replaced. Grab our new seal. I reused the pressure regulator because the one that came in the kit used plastic internals, and this one has like a check ball, so we're going to keep that one in there. I did put a new O-ring on it. We're going to put in our upper assembly here, just like that. And we have the rod we're going to put in down here, like that, and go throw it back in the truck. All right, we got everything nice and clean. We're going to set that in there. That. We got this all lined up, so we're going to go ahead and throw in our bolt up top. And you got to look down here because you got your push rod that's supposed to go through to the master cylinder. So we'll use our pick and get it lined up. Once we get it lined up, we can, there we go. These little ratcheting wrenches right here, power ratcheting wrenches, are so nice. Just want to get one started and make sure everything's where it needs to be. To get the other ones going. All right, we're going to slowly draw this in because it's under spring tension, and I don't want to bind up that internal O-ring for that main cylinder. I did lubricate it with the old mitts here. I'll torque this to 25 foot-pounds. start putting our lines back on. This kit also comes with new O-rings for these lines, so it's a great time to just go ahead and replace those. All right, got that one. All right, now before I put our master cylinder back on here, I'm gonna make sure everything's out of the way, our belts, fire it up, and then get in here and just take a peek at this system. Since we had such a severe leak right here, I want to see if anything starts coming out before we reassemble everything. All right, let me give the wheel a couple cranks. We can start putting some pressure through the system. Now, I'm going to lightly press on the brake pedal. I don't want to push on it too hard because you're going to have like zero resistance, but I want to cycle that cylinder. It looks good. Shut her down. Put this bad boy back on there. All right, we got the master cylinder back together. We'll fire the truck up. We'll cycle the steering. Lock to lock 5 times, 4 or 5 times. And then we'll depress the brake pedal. Same thing, about 5 times. Go back to steer. After you do this a couple times, you want to shut the vehicle off and go and check your fluid to make sure you're not running low. We'll shut the truck off. Continue to depress the brake pedal a couple more times. And you pretty much do that cycle until everything feels normal again. And with that job, I just saved like 300 bucks. Something to keep in mind is when you're disassembling the Hydroboost unit is to keep track of all those little parts and pieces, because this one might be a little bit different than yours. But once you have everything bled and ready to go, she's ready to hit the road. I hope you guys and gals enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one.